Our mission is to build sober, active community that fuels resilience and harnesses the transformational power of connection so that together we rise, recover, and live. So everything that we do at the Phoenix is accessible, it's inclusive, but most importantly, it's super fun. Our programs are free for anybody that has 48 hours of continuous sobriety or more, so we welcome everybody to join, no matter where they are, what their experience is, and also if they're a supporter or a person recovering or living a sober lifestyle. So with that said, let's get moving. We're going to kick things off with a warm-up, starting from top to bottom, getting some blood flowing and our heart rate up a little bit here too. So let's first start by grabbing our knees and pulling it to our chest. Just like that. We're looking at about 10 here. You can do less, you can do more. Again, it's just to get things moving, both upper body and lower body. Then we're going to move to our shoulders. This one, we're going to start with small circles forward. Let's shoot for 10 forward with these small circles. And then go right into 10 backwards with that same range. Again, looking for about 10 here. Once we get 10, we're going to dive into some jumping jacks. This is going to be a little bit more dynamic and some more blood flowing, heart rate up a little bit more than those first two. So our regular jumping jack's going to look like this. We can also take it to a stepping jack for a low impact option. This is also a great way to get blood flowing. Trust me, you can still get plenty warm doing this. Arms overhead. We're shooting for about 15 on this one. Once we get done with that 15 reps, we're going to bring it back to the top to those knee hugs. So bring those knees up. Again, looking for 10 here. We're going to go through this one more time through. Once we get through this second round here. This time when we get to those shoulder circles, we're going to go slightly more range of motion. So we're still going forward for 10, just a little bit more than we did on those small circles in the last round. So getting 10 here, looking good, and then we're going to go 10 backwards. Keep those shoulders down and out of your ears. So don't want to be shrugging up here, keep them down. For 10, then back to those jumping jacks, whether they're low impact or they're jumping jacks, or we're actually jumping. Doesn't matter to me, we're hitting 15. I'm going to be doing today's workout with you, so I sure want to get warmed up as well. So once we get 15 done there, back to the top, knee hugs. If you want, we can even change it up, grab the shin, get a little bit more rotation in that hip. I like this one here. Same concept though, we're just pulling up. Get a quick little pause at the top, 10 total. If I'm going too fast and you need to slow things down, feel free to spend more time in whatever one of these you want to. This is your warm-up, your workout. Modify, change things as needed. Now we're going big shoulder circles. Starting forward for 10. Boom, just like that. Getting full range here. And of course, we're going to go reverse, backwards for another 10 once we get 10 on the forward range. And then we'll wrap up this section with those jumping jacks last round here. Again, 15 total. You can do less, you can do more, whatever your body needs to get fired up for the workout today. Let's go into those jumping jacks. Good, remember that stepping jack is just fine too here. You need that stepping jack. Moving laterally, side to side, arms up overhead. I'm feeling good, got blood flowing. So I'm sure you do as well. All right, now we're gonna get more dynamic and get a little bit more limbered up here. So we're gonna do is a shoulder width stance with our toes slightly out. Getting prepared for a squat essentially. I'm gonna reach down to those toes. I'm gonna scoop my hips under, lift my right arm, left arm, and stand up. If we need to, we can take this to a couch or a bench. We can reach down to that bench. You can hold on to something and set those hips back here and stand up. Find a good range of motion that's going to work for you. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing this. Let's go for 5 total. So I'm gonna do 3 more here on camera. You can switch which arm you raise up first on this one. Good, all right. Now we're gonna go to our knees. We can stay upright like this, or we can sit our hips back into our heels. Either way, we're gonna reach up with our arms straight. Get a little bit of that rotation in that upper back. Again, if we're back into our heels, we'll look like this. Looking for 10 total. And then we'll get back to a little squatting one. All right, once you get 10 total there, we'll take it back up your feet. Again, if you need to hold on to a stable foundation, totally cool. Use something around the house. I'm gonna reach down, drop my hips down as low as I can get them. Right, left, or left, right. Stand up. Do it again. We're gonna go for about 5 to 6 on this one. This in your body, kind of feel it out, see where you need it, where you need to spend the most time on this one. Good. Once you get those reps done, we're gonna go back to that kneeling position. Again here, from the tall kneeling or the high position here, rotating through, otherwise hips back to the heels. Same thing, go ahead and give me 10 total, so that's 5 on each reach. So go ahead and do that again, I'll show you what that looks like. I like to take a breath in right when I'm at that starting position. Do a good exhale out so I can really reach through that. All right, I'm feeling good. All right, so there's 4 movements in today's workout. The first movement is going to be a crunch or a sit-up. The second movement is going to be a push-up. Third movement is going to be a squat. And the fourth movement is going to be a burpee. Let's walk through those. Let's start by warming up that crunch into that sit-up if we're feeling like going to that sit-up today. So from here, I'm going to drive my low back into the ground and hold and brace that core here. Reach up to the sky. You can do this with your hand behind your head for that traditional style crunch. Let's just shoot for about 10 here. Really engage that core, squeeze at the top, make sure everything's firing up. Once we get 10 through there, take a quick breather, we're gonna do another 10. This one you can change the option, I'll show you the next option here, and that's gonna be reaching towards your toes. So kind of extend the knee here, reaching up towards those toes. If you don't want to go there and you want to stay back at that traditional, go ahead, we're just going to do 10 more. Either one of those 2 you want to do. And then once you get done with 10, just take a big breath. And then we're going to go into the sit-up. Again, if you want to stay in that first crunch or that second toe reach that I showed you, you can do so. I'm going to go into the sit-up and show you what that looks like, and for those who want to do this, I'm going to use an ab mat. I know most of you might not have this at home, so you can use a towel for a cushion back here. Don't roll it up too thick. Keep it soft just to support a little bit of that tailbone and low back. You can even use a yoga mat. From here, I want to drive up with a nice tall torso. I'm using my hands as a little bit of momentum. If you want to tuck your toes underneath the couch or something, that helps too. Let's go for about 5 there. If you want to throw in a couple more reps, no bonus reps, I'm cool with it. We're going to move on to the push-up now. So again, if you want to use that towel or yoga mat, we're going to start from the knees. So from my knees, I like to set this up by starting on my feet and letting my knees fall straight down. That's how I know where I want to be. From here, coming down, pushing up. Go ahead and give me 5 there. One thing I want to think about is keeping our hands slightly turned out on that. That's going to keep our elbows in a more appropriate pushing position. Good. All right. If you want to, take it to your feet. If you want to stay on your knees, stay there. I'm going to take it up to my feet, show you what that looks like. Just like that. Everything else stays the same, it's just your knees are off the ground, and now we're looking for a straight line from your head down to your heels. We can also elevate this to a couch or a stable elevated surface, even a wall would work fine for this. Throw a little kickstand in there if you need to. Tons of awesome ways to get that push-up done. Go ahead and give me 5 more reps here, and then we're gonna move on to the squat. I'm definitely warm now. All right, back to that shoulder width stance that we did on that warm-up movement. Toes slightly outwards, and I'm gonna sit back and down here. Another great way to do this is to a couch or a target. Chair, something that's not gonna move on you. Go like that. Notice that I get my arms up as I'm doing this, so you can go ahead and bust out 5. I'm keeping my arms up so that my torso can stay long and I don't hunch over. So once you're done with 5, we do another 5. Again, I'm going to show you this option where we're out away from the couch. You can stay on that couch, you can come here, shoot for good range of motion here, all the way down, all the way up. I'm also pushing my knees out to my toes. So a lot of things to think about. My heels are down on the ground. My heels are down, my knees are out, my torso is tall. Good. Once we got another round of that in, we're going to get into that burpee. One of my favorite movements, believe it or not. So the burpee, many ways we can do this. I'm going to kind of work through it, and you can do it with me as we kind of move through different options. You can stay with one that works for you. I'm going to reach down to my elevated surface, whether it's a couch or a solid chair, stepping out, stepping in. That's one way to do it. Jump out, jump in, that's another way to do it. Stepping out or jumping out into a push-up, and then back in. Remember, we have push-ups in the workout, so maybe not going too crazy with the push-ups on that one. Then I can do it on the floor. Kicking out or stepping out. I'm going to drop my knees, kind of get down there in a nice fluid motion. From here, I'm going to squeeze my glutes, lift my chest gently, and then throw my hips up, catching my feet wide. I'll show you from this direction here. Down. That way, I'm not using too much pushing mechanics because I got a lot to do in the workout. So I want to save that and use more of my hips to get me out of that burpee. So let's go ahead and bust out 5 more of those. So give me 5 burpees of whatever one I just showed you. In 3, 2, 1, go. You can do a little jump in there at the top if you want to. It's up to you. If you live in an apartment like I do, you might have some neighbors underneath you. You might not want that. All right. Feeling good? I want you to know all these options are great. If you want to change something up and kind of freestyle your own, that's fine. Here's how the workout's going to play out. So we're going to do 5 rounds. 30 seconds of a sit-up, directly into 30 seconds of a push-up, directly into 30 seconds of a squat, and 30 seconds of a burpee with a 30-second rest at the end, and again, 5 times of that. So a lot more work to rest ratio, so pace yourself. Here's how I might approach it. Might hit that sit-up at a moderate pace, kind of just counting reps, making sure I'm breathing, not spiking my heart rate through the roof on that one. Then when I get into the push-ups, I might even start with 5 full push-ups with my feet, and then drop down to my knees for the remaining time, just so I have some left in the tank for the following rounds that we got coming up. The squat, same approach as a sit-up, as I might just kind of count reps, take a couple breaths at the top before each rep, kind of feeling out that first round to see how aggressive 30 seconds are for me. And then the burpees, knowing that there's a rest right after, I might just try to get my heart rate up on that one. Move my body a little bit quicker. Otherwise, I can use that as a taper off in that rest zone too. I'll always work. It's going to be a good workout. I'm going to get the time set up, music turned up, grab a drink of water if you need to. We're about to get started. All right, I'm going to walk you through this. First movement, sit-ups. 30 seconds, and begin. Here we go. Remember, I showed you a couple options. We can be crunching here. We can be doing sit-ups, keep that tall torso. Here we go, halfway through. Feeling good, round 1, we're off. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're right into those push-ups. I'm gonna drop to my knees. Remember, I want to save some of the tank for the rest of the rounds here. 10 seconds. Take a break if you need to. Listen to your body. 3, 2, 1, squats. And we can do that couch squat. I love using a target for squats. Adjust your stance. Ten seconds. Good, keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Right into those burpees. My favorite part. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot to get my heart rate up. Keep it going. Halfway, 15 to go. Got resting coming up. Breathing hard. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. 30 seconds here. Whew, I'm feeling it. Grab a drink of water. Starting at the top. Sips. Good, it's resting. We're earning that rest. 10 seconds. Good job, team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, tall torso. For going to that sit-up, stay tall. Speed up and slow down as you see fit. Again, we can go reach. If you want to, just go to those crunch reach. We will still get that fired out. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Then we're going to do it from the knees. 30 seconds is a long time. You get a lot of work done in that short period of time. Good job, team. Halfway, 15 seconds. Feel the burn. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back in those squats. So again, use that couch or that surface if we need to. You got burpees coming up and then that rest. Feeling good, halfway through. Again, speed it up, slow it down, whatever you need. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Oh, this is a blast. Keep it going. Remember, use that couch if we need to. Remember what I showed you here. We can kick out, stand up. We can step out, stand up. Keep that body moving. 10 seconds. Resting. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Round 2 complete. 3 more rounds to go. I'm feeling it, feeling good. Now we got a good idea of what it's gonna take. So like I keep saying, you can speed it up and slow it down as needed. So if you're feeling you really want to crank it up, feel free to just go a little faster. If we need to slow down, cool too. We're back on in 3, 2, 1. And those sit-ups, or those crunches, I'm gonna go tilt crunch this time. Check this one out, remember, this is always a great option. Especially 30 seconds of anything, man. That's it. Halfway, 15 seconds. Reach up, squeeze down at the top. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ready for that push-up. So we can do from our feet. Take the elevated surface like I showed you before. Hands start to pull that shoulder. Good. We got squats coming up in 5 seconds. So you ready for 3, 2, 1. Back into those squats. This is a good pace for me. Again, you can pick your pace on this one. Remember to work for the entire 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's go right into those burpees. Favorite part, remember, from the couch, the floor. Great job. Keep it going. All right. Over halfway. We got that rest coming up here. 10 seconds. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Let's rest. 3 down, 2 to go. Ooh, get those hands up. Focus on that breath here. All right. 10 seconds. Starting in those sit-ups or those crunches. 3, 2, 1, and go. Feeling it. Halfway. Whew. 10 seconds. These crunches are getting me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. From our hands to our knees. Take to the feet if you want to. Switch back and forth. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, already back in those squats. Using that couch or just doing without a couch. "15 seconds. Going, heels on the ground, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, burpees. Last one, we're resting. Great job, team. You got this, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Hauling me in here. We're resting. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right. 4 down. Last round coming up here. All right, let's make this our best round yet. We know exactly what we're in for. We've done it 4 rounds prior to. Let's have some fun. You're doing great. All right, 5 seconds. Starting with sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. You'll be doing crunches here too. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Finish strong, team. Woo. 15. Feeling it. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Feeling it. Doing good. Remember, last round of squats here. Last round of burpees after this, and we're done. Great job. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Burpees, last round. This is it, team. This is it. Final countdown. 15 seconds. Home stretch. 10 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Catch your breath. Hands above your head. Focus on getting that heart rate down gently. We'll do a couple of stretches for you. Woo. Great job. Give yourself a hand. Pat on the back. Big hug. You deserve it. That was tough. All right. Let's first start to get those quads. Let's stay standing for this one. So you can hold on to a wall, back of the couch, stable surface, whatever that looks like for you. You're just gonna grab and pull. Let's go ahead and hold here. Nice job. Think about pushing that hip forward so we're not closed in the hip, we're open as we pull on that quad muscle there. Still be focusing on that breath here too. I'm going to bring that heart rate down gently. Keep holding. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's slowly come out of that one. Switch to the other side. Same thing. Open the hip. Pull nice and tight. Good job. Keep holding. Focusing on take that stretch right there from all those squats. Still bringing my heart rate down gently here. Keep holding that. Good. 3, 2, 1. All right, I got one more for us. We can do this from a wall or a door, or we can rotate away from our extended arm. Hands gonna be about shoulder height. We can do this from the floor. We're doing the same thing. Hand out. This time bring that leg up over. Pushing away on this arm. Stretching out that shoulder. Good. Big breaths. Let's go and slowly switch to the other side. Same thing. Ooh, good breath. All right. Feel free to just keep stretching. Can't thank you enough for joining and participating in this. Again, Phoenix programs are inclusive, accessible, and most importantly, fun. With that said, we have live virtual programs going on every single day. You can check that out online at www.thephoenix.org/virtual. That'll give you a calendar of all of the events that we have going on. I really look forward to seeing you there. I love all of the participation that we've had so far in the last few weeks and months. It's been truly amazing, and I feel blessed to be a part of it. Thanks again to Sober AF Entertainment for putting on this virtual music festival and allowing us to be a part of it. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you.